welcome back to the Nursing Diary, and today I'm giving you a video based on the things that you need to survive your first semester of nursing school. If you are starting your first semester of nursing school, I really do recommend a lot of these things. I wish that my first semester, when I first started out, I had these things to use during my first semester. We're just going to get right into it. So I'm going to start off with my stethoscope. I got the MDF instrument stethoscope. It is white and rose gold, and this was about $78, I believe, on Amazon. And I got this one, and I was kind of fighting between this one and the Littman stethoscope. If you are looking into stethoscopes, you know that Littman is really, really good, but the MDF ones are more stylish, so that's why I really, really liked it. But it's also really good. It's okay if you get a $15 stethoscope, a $20 stethoscope. Just make sure it's good enough so you can hear heart sounds, lung sounds, bowel sounds, and all that good stuff that you need to hear. It's number one, and this one is really, really cute. And it has two sides, the double-sided bell. And it also came with adjustable ear things. I don't know what to call them. For my stethoscope, I got this really, really cute, what do you call it? Case. I got a really, really cute case. This houses my stethoscope, keeps it really, really safe. I also have two Penlights. $7 on Amazon for a pack of 2, and I got the white one and the rose gold because it matches my stethoscope. Yes, I know. It also come with the pupil sizes, and you're going to need that for when you do the eye assessment. You're also going to need a pen light when you do the skin and a lot of other things, so get a really, really good pen light. I put all my stuff in this case. This case was about, I think it was only $12. No, maybe, yeah, around $12 to $16, which is pretty cheap because when you don't get a case, you find yourself shoving everything in your backpack, and girl, that's not good. I love this case. I can close it up. It houses my blood pressure gauge too. Keeps everything real safe, real snug, and it's got a little handle. I got some really, really cheap shoes from Walmart when I first started my first semester of nursing school. These were only $11. Now, you don't have to go out and get really fancy shoes. You can, but these ones are just simple, real easy, real cheap. I didn't want anything too expensive because they're just shoes. And you want like a base color, like either all white or all black, and something that liquids can slip off of if something spills, because you know you are working with bodily fluids. So yes, for those of y'all who are worried about pharmacology like I was, these two things are probably the best supplemental pharmacology things I could have ever invested in, and they're only like, well, I keep saying invested, they're only a couple dollars, okay, not a couple dollars, like $20, not too bad. This one I found a couple weeks ago on Amazon. I wish I would have found it sooner because the stuff in here is amazing. It's a pharmacology note card book with all these pre-made note cards, administration of inhalation medicines, just in all these little cartoons and animations that help you remember if you're a visual learner. These are really good for you to use. I'm telling you. I wish I had this my first semester because I didn't do that great in pharmacology, but we're not going to talk about that. That's another conversation. This one is the Lippincott drug guide that I used to carry in my scrub pockets. You're going to notice that when you start clinical, you carry a lot of stuff in your scrub pockets. Pens, your stethoscope will be around your neck, you've got papers. If you have a foldable clipboard, that works really good. I also have one of those. We're going to house all that stuff in those pockets that you have. That's why this small little handbook is really, really good. It comes with all the useful drugs and medications that you're going to need for your drug pass. It tells you the indications, the dosage, the adverse effects, everything you need to know before administering a drug, especially for your first med pass. This is really, really helpful. I advise getting this. A lot of people write them on note cards, whatever works for you. But this was just real simple, real easy. Comes with a whole lot of drugs that you don't have to write down. And then the ones that you use very often, you can use little stickies and mark the page so that way you don't forget. These little note cards work really, really good for me. Oh, sorry, sticky notes. They work really, really good for me. Like, for instance, if I was in pharmacology and we're talking about beta blockers, I'm going to write on my notebook pad beta blockers and read the chapter in the book. Then when I go to class, I'm going to take out, let's say, the yellow one. I'm going to note at the top beta blockers and everything that my professor might say. I'm going to write this down on this little notepad and note any things that I might not have caught when I read the book, or note down some things that he or she may be harping on in the lecture. And that just lets me compare and contrast my notes from lecture versus my notes from the book, which is really, really helpful when you're studying for a specific drug or even in assessments or clinical. Let's move on to this, okay? It's a planner. Well, it's not just any kind of planner, y'all. It's a schedule book. It goes from 7 a.m. to 8:45 p.m. at night, which you might ask, why do you need that? But one thing I really learned in nursing school is to plan out my time and stick to it. My first semester, I didn't have an appointment book. It's really, really vital from all the things that you have to learn and all the little time that you have in the day. You realize that even 20 to 30 minutes in your schedule is key. It's vital to like freaking studying and stuff. So I really, really do recommend this. I am going to use this whole book come this semester. Even though we're going to be online, I'm going to use the whole book. So I do recommend a appointment book. This is also very helpful for those who might not be good at math. Like me, I'm not good at math at all. So when we got to the dosage calculations, I was kind of worried, but it's like basic math. However, it does get harder and a lot more difficult as you move on and progress throughout nursing school. This gives you just all these different kind of problems to work through. It gives you military time. It gives you even Roman numerals, ratio strength and percentage changes, and even heparin drips and all these different kind of drips. This is a good book to also just refer back to and practice up on those skills. They also have a fluid and electrolytes book, which I highly, 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 highly recommend. If you are starting nursing school, I suggest that you start fluid and electrolytes as soon as possible. It gets a little complicated. You have to remember all of the values, specific values for literally electrolytes and all these different things. You're gonna have to know. So I recommend this one, dosage calculation, and also the fluid and electrolytes one. The Holy Grail, the NCLEX book. You are going to need a really, really good NCLEX book to study for the NCLEX to freaking gain your degree in nursing field. I bought the Saunders one because there's over 900 questions in the book, and online there's over 3,000 questions from the test bank, plus all sorts of study tools. I recommend a good book. It'll tell you all the type of study questions that are going to be on the NCLEX. Select all that apply, the ones that we love so much. Those are also in the NCLEX style questions, and those you need to practice a lot on them. There are some people that might be really, really good on them. Me, on the other hand, I suck at static questions. I'm probably going to get all of them wrong. But because I'm going to be studying for my NCLEX with this really, really thick, good book, so I do highly recommend getting an NCLEX book very, very soon. This, you're going to need this. And this is a special cup. This cup says, because nursing school. If you don't already know, because nursing school will stress you out, because nursing school is the most exciting yet the most draining thing I've ever done, and maybe you, because nursing school will cause you to cancel on your friends and cancel plans and all the above, because nursing school is a journey. Get this wine glass and fill it all the way up. But you know what? I'm going to be here with you. I'm going to support you, because nursing school is going to kick ass, but we're going to withstand the storm. We're going to make it through. I'm going to be here to support you, and we're going to get through it. So cheers, baby girl, because nursing school, we love to see it. That is all for today. Don't forget to subscribe, like to my channel, leave comments and suggestions. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.